So for the next 2 weeks, TikTok is at its prime, at its peak. It is Bama Rush season. So basically, if you're unfamiliar with Bama Rush, it's the process of rushing a sorority at the University of Alabama, which is a very like Greek life heavy school. And these girls document everything. And what happens is you start to get all of it on your feed, and then you pick your favorites and you follow them and you see what house they go into and the wild stuff they do. And it is wild how much it has me in a chokehold. And I have got my girl, Bella Grace. I am rooting for her. It's not her. I'm not really rooting for her. Bella Grace is an underdog, I think. She always comes out with she's very sweet and she wears Lily Pulitzer, and I'm really rooting for him. And this whole process, it is wild to watch the Greek life cycle at Alabama, because it's not like anything else in the country.
Stugotz, how much did you get of that?
None of it. I will tell you this, just watching the video, I am, as a parent of two daughters in college, I'm mortified.
Yeah, I did not rush a sorority.
No, but it's very stressful, at times very mean.
This is great choreography.
It is, yes.
No, I think it's tougher to go through Alabama Rush than it is Nick Saban camp, without a doubt, because it is so particular in the rules.
Are these clips from this year?
Yes.
Boy, Hot Pink is having a moment.
Oh, it's all Barbie themed.
Barbie.
Yeah.
I have a Barbie sweatshirt on.
Salute to those sisters.
Marcus.
They are moving. I love it, everything they got going on. Salute to Rush Week. Salute to Alabama. Keep doing your thing, girls.
So, this is the thing that when people rush, they say where they're from.
Yeah, so here's how every Rush video goes. Hi, y'all. I'm Macy Leanne, and today is philanthropy. My outfit, my shirt is from Lulu. My skirt is from Zara. My shoes are Hoka's. This is my Tiffany necklace, and Roll Tide.
Hey.
And that's how it goes. And I watch every single one of those. Because then they'll start getting into the later rounds, and they'll update you on the houses they wanted and what their experience has been. And it's like a cutthroat thing that's unlike anything else.
I'm being told that we actually have audio to supplement the video out there. So let me experience this.
Today's Saturday, the first day of Rush. It's convocation day. This is my outfit from the South Boutique.
What did I tell you?
These are my golden gooses. And then my jewelry is from Hemline, Cartier. And then these are gifts that I got. And then my Tiffany necklace.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to meet everyone. And I got a surprise. 9 gifts for the 9 days of Rush that my mom got me. And we're going to open one.
Oh, this is all the influencer moves right here.
This is exciting. We're going to do all 9?
That bed is a twin ski.
Thank you so much. I hope everyone has a great day.
Just one today, Billy.
Oh.
I don't even believe that to be her real bedroom. I think that's a set.
No, they will decorate their rooms. I'm also on that side of TikTok too, of the southern dorm decorating.
Aren't there
It's
businesses
wild.
that do that now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
there
you can
have to
hire
be.
someone to do it for
Rush
you?
consultants.
How many
who
live, laugh, love signs?
consult with women before they rush sororities and tell them what to expect and how to present themselves, and what to do with their hair.
You seem
and what to
disgusted by
wear.
this.
I mean, I think there's a really dark underside to a lot of what's happening here, especially at Alabama. It's a lot of performative femininity, and it's a lot of extreme privilege, as we saw in that video. The amount of stuff, the amount of money it costs to actually rush and to have all these different designer outfits. It's not something that's necessarily attainable for everyone, and that's not to say that people who do it are bad people, but the entire system is very rooted in misogyny and racism. They didn't integrate sororities at Alabama, the Hellenic sororities, until 2013, which was a decade ago. That's when I was in college. That's not that long ago. There's a lot of weird stuff, I think, that goes into all of this that, it was definitely not something that I was into when I was in college. I had a lot of friends that were in sororities, but I don't know.
There's a lot of status, a lot of who you know, a lot of how you look. It's disgusting, some of it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's very expensive, and it's very performative.
Can I laugh at this? You made me question as to whether or not I could laugh at this.
Yeah.
Why laugh? What do you mean?
Because it's a funny video.
You can laugh at whatever you want to laugh at, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
But
Until it's
absurd.
No, I don't know if I can laugh at whatever I want
No,
to
you
laugh
got permission now, Mike.
So
I need permission. I need permission
Oh, no, you
to
can,
laugh.
you can laugh at these videos,
Yeah, you can
and it
absolutely
can still
laugh
be
at the
gross.
videos.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
It's absurd.
Oh, it's
so
ridiculous.
absurd.
I love the TikToks. I'm in the rabbit hole. I will watch every single one. But I'm not the only one who did this. So in response, HBO released an Bama Rush documentary. Don't watch it. It's genuinely one of the worst documentaries I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
It's truly terrible.
I didn't think it was that bad.
It's not about Bama Rush at all. It has nothing to do with it. It's like half about Bama Rush, half about the director.
How do people achieve status with this? Is it just social shares? How do you back a horse?
So what I felt like that documentary did.
Can I bet on this?
You can absolutely.
Probably.
Really?
What I felt like this documentary sort of failed is there are so many like wild things that go on in the underbelly of it, where it's like the machine at Alabama, which is like student government and like government out in the state that run the Greek life
I thought
system.
you were going to talk
It's
about like
wild.
graduate assistants.
It's really, really weird, and they never really got into it. They would like go to the surface level and then never touch into it and then go to something completely unrelated. But when I would talk about this online, people would always be like, the machine was never going to let anything come out about Bama Rush, so you will never know publicly the deep underbelly of Greek life at Bama.
Well, I don't think I do after hearing Jess speak.
I got the sense that the documentary maker of the HBO Bama Rush documentary couldn't actually show what she wanted to because of legal reasons, or maybe she just didn't have the goods. I'm not sure. So she used a lot of like her own personal story as like almost a filler to move the narrative along, but if you do want like just an introduction into what the hell we're talking about, the first like 30 minutes of the documentary kind of lay it all out. Like there's women that apply to University of Alabama and then they go through this whole like summer of figuring out what they're going to wear and what sorority they want to be in. And then they go through the whole rush thing. And that's what it's all about. You kind of get a little glimpse behind like what the motivations are of these like 18-year-olds that are actually doing this.
How long has this been a thing? Because prior to knowing y'all, like the only Bama Rush I was occupied with was Will Anderson.
Haha.
Hey-o.
It's
How
been a
long
thing
were you
for
sitting
a
on
very
that,
long time. You're so proud.
Yeah, look at the smile on your face.
Real proud boy with that joke.
Oh,
Wow.
Now you can laugh at that. That's funny. That was good. That's funny.
I think that's an unfair comparison. All right, so I've noticed with the TikTok of the NPCs that they all have to follow a template. Is going through your entire wardrobe part of the experience? Everyone has to do that?
Yeah, so they'll take us through their wardrobe and kind of update us on where they are in the
Hoka's,
process.
why are they having a moment? I don't get it.
I love Hokas.
They're very comfortable.
I don't get it.
I had to defend Hokas in the office the other day because our coworker Carl was making fun of them because like they're so dorky and orthopedic looking, which is true.
They are.
I'm not denying that. However, if you walk a lot or if you're a runner, they are the best shoes ever, and I am obsessed with them.
People are trying to get me in. My buddy Master's trying to get me into Hokas, and I will never.
I love my Hokas.
I could never.
Shoe chat.
I could never.
$20 to everybody except Mike. Do not wear Hokas. Salute to you, my sister Jessica.
I'm gonna wear Hokas.
We got to spray paint some colors. They need some new colors for Hoka. That's what's the problem.
They have a lot of colors.
They
I
all
just
look
think
like a
they don't
puddle
have-
at a gas
They
station.
don't have
actually-
gangster colors.
I think their logo is actually their problem. Like it's written out on the side. Like they have a few new styles, Juju, that are actually not the ugliest.
Looks like an
looking
IG
shoes.
shoe.
But they
The Hokas look nice. They do. They
Oh,
look
there you
comfortable.
go.
they're
That's
very-
all you need to
yeah,
know.
they're
Florida
very
Gator
clunky.
colors.
They're
I mean, they
very
look
clunky
nice.
shoes.
Really?
What about the
But I like
clouds?
them.
They're
what
very
about
comfy,
those
though.
in contrast to clouds?
I think. Well, shout out to them because they sent us free shoes. I think.
I
Cloud
all right.
shoes,
So I wore those shoes throughout Europe, and that's the place to do it because everyone is wearing those shoes.
they're Swiss, right?
And I had
I think they're so ugly.
I kinda-
Hoka and Clouds, by the way, have a connection. I don't know if you guys are aware of
what's
this.
the connection? Roger Federer?
Well, no. So this is hearsay. So I've heard this from someone. So I'm not going to say that I'm reporting this as fact and reckless speculation and all that. So I'm covered from what I hear. So Clouds used to be known as like super duper comfortable.
Yeah,
Right?
I put them on,
But then
and I didn't
they-
want to like the shoe, and I was like, damn, these are comfy.
But then the comfort level has changed. And I think from what I hear, Hoka and Clouds had like the same distributor or something. And then there was a splitting of ways.
This is like
and then
Adidas.
Hoka got the comfort and Cloud was left without that comfort. So Hoka's overtook Cloud in the form of the comfort because they kept the comfort because they had the same comfort.
Well, neither
that
of them
makes sense.
Neither of them have the aesthetics.
espionage.
Neither of them have the aesthetics for me. But I did wear the Clouds. What's the company that they're what are they actually called? The Clouds. The
I think clouds.
I think they're on Cloud.
It's on
yeah.
running, I think.
on Cloud. All
No
right.
cloud. I think it's just on.
It's just on.
On.
So I was.
You guys don't like these? You don't like the clouds? Because I do.
Absolutely not. Times 10.
Really?
I wore them.
10. Sorry.
I wore them because I was doing a lot of walking, and I thought if I can do this anywhere, it's Europe, and I didn't want to like them, but they are comfy.
Yeah. I'm gonna try them out then.
Yeah.
You got my word.
I tried them out because they gave them to us for free, and I actually got 2 pairs, and I just gave one sight unseen. I was like, all right, brother-in-law, you get this one. Happy birthday. And I was like, I maybe I'm dating myself because sneaker culture and GOAT apps and StockX, I'm very straightforward with when it comes to my shoe wear. Like Hoka looks like a Payless shoe. It sounds like it's not brand recognition. I know they all got to start from somewhere, but
it looked like Dan would wear those immediately.
You're so like
so true.
The rubber on the shoe in mass can't outdo the actual shoe.
That's what I love about them. Give me a little lift. Make me 5'8".
But they're like, I don't get it. I don't. And
they're expensive, huh?
I thought the appeal would be that they're.
No, they're quite
they're
expensive.
like really,
the appeal
really
is
good running
comfort.
shoes, though. The appeal is you can run. You don't have to break them in. You can literally buy them, put them on your feet, run a 10K, and your feet are going to be fine. There's tons of support.
So they say.
No, I've worn these for years. I can attest to it. I love.
Not a
these
Hoka.
shoes.
What?
I'm a Hoka girly.
What joke were you going for?
Shiksa?
I got the point from Tony.
No,
It's
you're
all that
right.
matters.
The Hoka.
It's
I
all
got
that
you.
matters. Thank you, Tony.
He'll send you a Rogan link and you'll get it.
All right, so I saw like the plain black shoe that we threw up right over there, and now I understand why they go with the colors because that plain black shoe was designed.
It looks like you work at a hospital. Like, hey, I'm a nurse. I wear these shoes. They're like standard issue.
A lot of nurses have those
you
shoes,
can't
actually.
go script logo on your shoe either. They got to come up with something.
Like a pair of Airwalks.
That's not a good looking shoe. I can't. And I just can't. I can.
I
never
can.
Yeah.
I don't care if you can. I can.
Hoka, if you're listening, send us shoes. We'll all try them out if you
Please.
Yeah,
want.
we
I
love
love the
brand.
Bondi 10s. 7.5.